What's going on YouTube? This is Hirostormwolf with PutThatBack.org, and this is my official review for Dead Rising 3 Apocalypse Edition, the quote-unquote exclusive that used to be available on Xbox One but is now on the PC. Unfortunately, this port has a few major issues that may have you hold on to your wallets for a while. Find out why in my review.
No, Mother, it'll be alright, okay? Okay, I'm not gonna let anything happen to you.
Peter, I'm so scared.
Oh my god. Look at that one. It's like it knows.
So Dead Rising 3 takes place 10 years after Dead Rising 2. Now, for those who don't remember what happens in Dead Rising 2, it's okay because the story, while it links back to previous events, stands up on its own to where newcomers can come in and jump without knowing the previous backstory. You play as Nick Ramos, who is stuck in the city of Los Perdidos and must escape before an impending military strike wipes out the city in 7 days. So, it's set up how you expect it to be when you think of the Dead Rising story franchise. In certain periods of the day within the game, you complete certain objectives to which leads you to one of the multiple endings in the game. So, for those who've played before, you know what to expect. For newcomers, this may seem a bit jarring because you feel like you're really constrained to beat certain objectives within the time limit. But what Capcom has done with Dead Rising 3 is added a mode for those who are sort of new to where time moves a little bit slower so you can still play the game within the time constraint, but you're not feeling so claustrophobic as to, I need to do this before this time period's up. So that's a nice addition. I like it a lot. I do sometimes wish that there was a mode without a time period at all, but that's just a minor complaint and that's not something that you really need to worry about. The story as a whole, it's not gonna wow you at all. It's something you will probably enjoy 1 to 2 playthroughs to see the multiple endings. The cycles are fun, some of the characters that you interact with are fun as well. So, while overall not the best story in the world, it's entertaining and enough to get you playing through the game. The Apocalypse Edition also comes with the Untold Stories, which is 4 separate episodes which gives you some insight from 4 different perspectives of characters from the Dead Rising 3 series. These give you a little bit more backstory within the main story and their personal objectives and goals as to why they're here. It's a nice little touch and kind of answers some of the questions that may arise during the main story of the game.
Oh, hell.
So, gameplay is like you expect from the other Dead Rising games, but a bit more polished and refined. This time you don't have to worry about a workbench when you want to combine weapons. All you need to do is have the blueprints and you can combine them anywhere on the go. This also includes the new addition of vehicles. Now, instead of only crafting weapons, you can craft vehicles such as a steam-rolling, fire-breathing motorcycle. Sounds awesome, right? And as it should, you can combine a whole bunch of stuff like an ice cream shooting tank, a clown car explosive type thing. It's really crazy the things that they put in this game. And I welcome it. It's very silly and it's a lot of fun, especially when you play it with a friend in online co-op, when it works. And I'll explain that in my presentation part of the game. But know that the gameplay, while very similar, is really refined in this edition. It feels a bit more fluid than previous titles to where it was very stiff. And it's very fun and enjoyable when it works.
We don't stop fighting if it's for family.
Hey, I'm sorry for the attitude earlier. It's just really hard to know who you can trust.
If I don't say this now in the most blunt way possible, I feel as though I won't be doing my job as a reviewer. This game's presentation and performance is poor, and I don't mean just regular types of poor, I mean the type of poor that really makes you angry. Not only is there constant FPS drops to the low 10s, this game crashes and crashes hard. It crashes so bad that my computer was rendered useless 10 times while playing this game. Half those times just in co-op alone. Single player, I get about maybe 15-20 minutes, then the game would crash. It crashes my computer system, forcing me to do a hard reset. Now, I don't know of any other games that's come out recently to where this has happened, but this game has obviously not been ported correctly. There was some kind of mishap, I don't know exactly what, but as of now, this game's performance and overall presentation is laughably poor. Please understand that I'm not trying to be mean or hateful here. I am spreading you the message as blunt as possible. This game performs poorly. Really poorly. So I've played both the Xbox One and the PC version of this game, and if given the choice, I would tell you to go buy the Xbox One version. The PC version of this game is just not ready for the consumer to spend $50 on. This game is not well optimized for PC, it is not well ported for PC. This game kind of shows an example of a bad port. The game itself is fine, it's just the way it is ported to PC is not. The constant crashing, the constant glitches, and the fact that it shuts down my entire computer is reason enough alone for me not to recommend this game for you right now. I would say wait a month or maybe two for patches, driver updates, maybe SLI support for those who have dual cards to make sure this game is running properly. This game does not function well. It is not worth playing as of now. It is not worth the headaches or the hassle that get this game up and running. I'm sorry I have to say that, but I would not be doing my job as a reviewer if I didn't tell you the complete and honest truth about this game. For more news, reviews, and geek related things, make sure you check out putthatback.org.